Hi Mom, happy Mother's Day. I know I said I would try and write you a sonnet for Mother's Day, but in my attempts to write poetry, I realized just how absolutely horrendous I am at it. Therefore, I decided to make you a video and put a nice note in the mail that might get there a few days late, but that's beside the point. A video cannot be crumpled or lost or thrown away, so you can always watch this, especially when I'm at school, since we still haven't set up Skype for you, which I promise I'll do when I see you in June, but I digress. Anyway, Mom, I just wanted to tell you that the cliche of you being the greatest mom in the world is oh so true. I can't begin to thank you enough for everything you have done for me throughout my life, but I can try. Thank you for encouraging me to continue playing the piano for 12 years, even through all the times I dug my heels in and resisted. Thank you for inspiring my love of the humanities in school, Shakespeare, poetry, reading for fun, history, surprisingly writing, and books in general. You taught me to read and write, and you taught me to absolutely adore reading and writing. Just so you know, Ems and I are still working on our book ideas. We'll see where that goes. Thank you for being there whenever I needed someone to rant to about friends, school, and life. When I broke up with my first real boyfriend, my junior year in high school, I tried really hard not to show everyone that I was hurting, but for the first time in months, we went for a walk after dinner, and you knew that that was exactly what I needed. When I told you that I had gotten dumped, what was your first reaction? You said, "But who will you go to prom with?" And that brought legitimate laughter for the first time in days. Thank you for pushing me to work my hardest and do my best in school, even on stupid group projects that I could have cared less about, because I now work my absolute hardest on all projects and essays. Thank you for teaching me more than any teacher ever could just by talking to me about random things when cooking dinner or doing laundry. Thank you for listening to me whenever I had learned something I thought was incredibly cool but was uninteresting to you, but you still listened because you knew it was something that had sparked my interest. Thank you for watching an episode of Doctor Who and Sherlock with me. Thank you for making me always write thank you notes because it's old-fashioned manners and you instilled a set of moral guidelines regarding presents and such. Thank you for putting up with my strange sartorial taste that changed throughout the years and trying to get me to wear more suitable clothing, but eventually giving up in the sense that I have now found my own strange style. Thank you for taking Lily and me to our relatives' houses for holidays and showing us that family comes first. Thank you for always being brutally honest with me, even when I didn't want to hear the truth, because the truth hurts, but it's damn important to hear. Thank you for helping me get into college and encouraging me to study whatever interests me, including not discouraging me when I mentioned I was thinking of being some sort of educator like yourself. Thank you for showing me that school is utterly important, but knowing when I needed a mental health break. Thank you for telling me at 6 a.m. my junior and senior year of high school that it was okay for me not to go to swim practice after having pulled an all-nighter trying to get through the IB program. Thank you for encouraging me to swim and always go to swim practice, no matter how tired I was, and taking me to swim practice at 6 a.m. every morning for months, and going to my swim meets, even if I only swam for a total of 2 minutes the whole time. Thank you for all the things you did when Lily and I were kids. I know I don't remember all of them, but as time goes by, I get tidbits, so I do believe it was important that we had all those adventures. Thank you for always making my lunches and making sure Lily and I had a roof over our heads and a warm meal and a loving family to come home to. Thank you for inspiring me every day to get up and face the world. And thank you, Mom. And yes, I'm going to quote Harry Potter, but only because I know that you haven't read or seen them, so I don't feel too badly about it. For showing us that happiness can be found in even the darkest of places, if only one remembers to turn on the light. I love you, Mom. Happy Mother's Day.